in the streets, is it okay that if people put you in a crime that you had nothing to do with, and you get caught up in that crime because they basically took the right for you to have a say so on if you want to be a part of something or not? If it gets down to the get down and they don't clear your name, is it okay for you to tell what you know so you can get up out this shit because they won't get you out of something you had nothing to do with? Is that okay?
What? King AK 47, he's not no king of the streets, all right? He's not no voice of the streets. So with that being said, I'm not picking on this man. This is in this man's own words, all right?
And this is why, partly why I stayed out of trouble.
Right? So now we got that part out the way, right? King AK 47, he don't understand the code of silence. Neither do he understand the streets view when it comes down to snitching and what is snitching and what can be compromising when it comes down to a motherfucker snitching or telling, whatever the case you want to be. But at the end of the day, he still carry on this moniker, the voice of the streets. But how could this be whenever you just said what the fuck it is that you said? And me being a nigga that coming from the streets, I'm not in line with nothing that you just said, justifying this nigga ksoo dad telling. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it a bean. A biscuit's still gonna be a biscuit. So whenever I first saw the video, King AK 47 talking, this is the shit that he said that tripped me up.
It was the main, you know, and then from there, because of that, Butter made the police feel like, well, Abdul Robinson, you feel me? So Abdul is looking at these niggas like, are you gonna clear my name? They never did. So he felt like he had to tell what he had to tell so he could get his name clear. He gonna take what he did after the fact. And everybody said that he snitched on his son and all that. Now this is my thing, right? In the streets, is it okay that if people put you in a crime that you had nothing to do with, and you get caught up in that crime because they basically took the right for you to have a say so on if you want to be a part of something or not? If it gets down to the get down and they don't clear your name, is it okay for you to tell what you know so you can get up out this shit because they won't get you out of something you had nothing to do with? Is that okay? I feel it is.
First off, ksoo dad implemented himself inside this crime. And because AK has no criminal background, no history, he don't understand when implication starts. A person involvement in a crime starts with foreknowledge or knowledge of a crime being committed or has been committed. So when ksoo dad picked them little niggas up, he had no foreknowledge that a crime was about to be committed or had been committed. But the moment that they told him what had happened and he go out of his way to take the murder clothes and the change clause with the intentions of avoiding detections from detectives, you now implemented yourself in this thing of ours, my boy.
He called me and said, hey man, I need you to go pick up Scotty. I'm finna drop you his location. He dropped the location, I look at it and it so happened, the location probably is close by me. I take the little chick all the way across town, then I go back to pick up Scotty. When I get in the neighborhood, I see one police car. I pull to the location, I pull up in the yard, park in the yard, I call Scotty, I say, where you at? Well, I'm out here. He's like, I'm coming. You know, he like, I'm coming. Then one time I see the helicopter, it was like in a distance, but it did circle over that way real low. It was low enough for me to see the guy in the helicopter. I said, well, nah, they ain't gonna call me for no bullshit anyway, you know. They finally come out, when Scotty come out, brought Dominique with him, but they got on pajamas. So I'm thinking they're a little chick house and they, you know, parents done came home, they hide and they gotta, you know, get out. So they get in the car. They ain't come out the house running. They walk regular, get in the car. Now mind you, I'm in my car. They get in, we pull off. They don't get in, tell me, hit it. We get off, we get on Arlington Expressway and they go to telling me what happened. They got this, they had the old white lady in the house, made her lay down, lay on the couch, all kind of shit. I'm like, oh my fucking God. They tell me about well, Scott tell me about what happened. And now I'm like, fuck. In my mind, I'm like, I need to get these motherfuckers out of my car. But I'm not thinking like a really regular citizen pull over, put their ass out or nothing like that because of who called me. Crazy K called me, you know what I'm saying? I'm do whatever for him, he called me to go get him, I'm going to get him. So I go across town to Grand Park and I switch cars because now I do know what's going on. I don't know what's going on before I pick them up, but now I do know what's going on. I switch cars and I take them way out to my house. Take them out to my house, they change clothes, they give me the clothes, and I leave. And that's my dealing with them for that day.
You don't willingly involve yourself inside of a crime, then get jammed up by 12 and then tell me, hey, let them niggas know that I wasn't there whenever the crime was committed. I just help y'all niggas get away. Like, nah, nigga, we finna go to court. What the fuck you mean, nigga? In the words of Boosie, some of us is gonna make it and some of us just ain't, nigga. That's just how it gonna be.
100 motherfuckers. That's how that shit go, man. You stay solid, nigga. Some of us gonna make it, some of us ain't. That's just how it gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You can take that gangster shit off your name, man. Real shit, man.
So the moment that I told you what it is that happened and what we did, and you went out of your way to ensure that we don't get detected or we try to avoid detection in some shape, form, or fashion, my nigga, you implicated yourself. But if the situation were to happen to where I end up telling you what happened and you try to avoid us in some shape, form, or fashion, and you didn't try to change cars or you didn't try to do certain things to avoid us from being detected about the crime that it is that we just committed, that we told you about, then the situation would have very much so been different. But you implicated yourself by trying to help us out after you already know about our involvement being inside of a crime. So me personally, 100%, my nigga, you snitch and you told. And this is what it is that I'm talking about. Like, the waters get real muddy whenever we get niggas with some subscribers who feel like they have some type of fucking opinion and who give themselves the moniker the voice of the streets. Like, nigga, how many JPays have you had, my nigga? Do you got any receipts from JPay? How much time have you did behind them walls? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you is not no thoroughbred street nigga. Neither is you the voice of a street nigga. Any of these things. I'm not in line with what it is that you saying. If ksoo dad was a civilian, I would have no problem with backing him up to saying that, hey, what you did was justified because I'm not finna enforce these street laws on you. But the fact that you implemented yourself, my nigga, that shit out the window. That shit, that's all. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all think.